Okay, here's our last section, just basically making sure we can write equation of parallel and perpendicular lines. So these are some facts that are on your formula chart except for the following, okay, which is you need to memorize or know by heart, and I'm going to highlight this, that parallel lines have the same slope, okay, but a different y-intercept, and that oh, it's not up here. Perpendicular lines, I thought it was on here, have opposite reciprocal slopes. So I need to add that. I apologize for that. This is our symbol for perpendicular. They have opposite reciprocal slopes, which means you do your flip change. I think most of you know that. You're good about that. Um, Also, make sure that you can, because this is one of the key skills, change to y equals mx plus b. Basically, solve for y. Going from one equation like standard form to slope-intercept form, or going from point slope to slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is our first form that we need to put everything in, and we can plug it in if we have the slope and we have the y-intercept, which is the b. And this is how we get our slope if we have 2 points. So these forms are on your formula chart, so you don't have to memorize that. But you do need to memorize a couple facts. 34 and 35, excuse me, are test light. And you might want to get in a habit. I'm going to ask you and give you credit for doing things like this tomorrow. Highlighting the key information or underline the key information, circle the questions, is determine an x-coordinate of point B that results in a slope that's undefined. So we need slope, undefined. We're using this point here. So we're trying to determine the x-coordinate. That's what we're trying to solve. So I went ahead and plotted that point. If it's undefined, you need to know that that is a vertical line. So you're going to be expected to draw that vertical line, and then also memorize or know that if it's an undefined slope, then it will be any number over 0. Always equals into an undefined slope. So let's think about this. First of all, so a vertical line, hopefully we know that, let's say I put a point here or a point here, or I go down. Those 3 points, or all the points on this vertical line, have the same x-coordinate. Because that x-coordinate is 5. See, our first point right here was 5, negative 2. Well, then that's 5, 1. And this is what? 5, 5. So the x-coordinate is always going to be the 5. So if I'm trying to determine the x-coordinate of the missing value, it's going to be the same. It's going to be x. It's going to be whatever x is. So things to memorize or make sure you know that when dealing with undefined, so the x, and I'm going to abbreviate coordinate, have to be the same. For an undefined slope, and I'm going to abbreviate that, undefined slope, or basically to get 0 in the denominator, okay? So make sure you just remember whatever the x's they give you, that is your answer, okay? Whatever x value they give you, that is your answer. And that is the same for when you're looking for a 0 slope, okay? Our undefined, or I mean, not our undefined, our key information here was 0 slope, hit you, 0, right here, the slope is 0. We're trying to determine the y coordinate, okay? Here's my point I'm using. Should probably circle that, should have underlined that, but I have it right here. Here's my horizontal line. Horizontal lines give me a 0 slope. Oh, come on. And so I'm gonna have to probably stop, guys, because it's not writing anymore. Yeah. So the thing you need to memorize on for 0 slope, it is the same y coordinate. So I look for my y coordinate. My y coordinate is negative 4. The answer is a negative 4. So go ahead and fast forward. I'm just going to redo the video or just go to the next set of problems and help you out. Make sure you got this down. Thanks.